Let's start with a general question, which is, your biggest challenge as a leader, as the CIO, taking the organization, your IT organization through the pandemic and serving your organization through the pandemic? What was the greatest challenge that you faced during that time?
I think that we had to assure that we could continue to deliver safe and effective patient care through the pandemic with, at one point, a third of our workforce being remote, while our workforce was remote. So meeting the challenges of our end users, while our own IT staff were experiencing some of the same challenges, that you can't get into the office, that suddenly you're working and you don't have an office environment. You've got your living room cocktail table and teenage kids walking back and forth. Being able to figure out how to serve our users while figuring out how to take care of ourselves, plus just the stress and the worry about COVID, what's going on with relatives, what's going on with larger family members, the community. So being part of a problem and having to solve that problem was a leadership challenge, but also very, very gratifying. When I talk to my teams now, I meet with small random groups of IT staff just to kind of bring us together. And I talk about what was good in the COVID year, because we all think about what we lost, but what were benefits. Many of our staff say the ability to actually be part of the solution was very, very meaningful. So as a leader, making sure that we could do that while still supporting our own IT workforce needs was a balancing act.
So, I mean, that's an interesting thing. How did you keep everyone on the same page? I mean, a third of the workforce at home, a third of the IT staff at home, or more?
Well, more, I would say 90% of our IT staff. So yeah. I know in IT, it was a real increase in the use of, obviously, Teams, Zoom, these types of collaborative platforms, but it was a much higher frequency of meeting. I started meeting with my own leadership team every single day. I'm still meeting with them every single day. We have a stand up at 3 or 4 o'clock every day. I know that the teams beneath me have these morning 8 o'clock, let's all get together. So I think having a more structured approach to collaboration with teams that are disparate is really important. I have every other week IT all meetings. It's half an hour, but we get everybody from IT in a collaborative platform, and I just talk about what's going on. The other weeks, our CEO has an HSS all meeting, which we didn't have before. So I think that the magic key here was really, really increasing the frequency and the transparency of communications, and even saying when we don't know something or when we are feeling stressed or worried about something, being empathetic and about our feelings of what we're going through, I think really helped the teams as well.